Hello everyone, I am Sai Jason here. Welcome back to my channel Sai Taker. So finally friends, after a long time waiting for the update of the Realme UI 2.0 update, so it has been arrived in my mobile phone Realme X7 Pro device. So as you can see friends, so finally I got the update received. So in this video I'll try to show you the what is the update size and what are the features it does included in this kind of update. So my main concern is the battery life and what are the extra features it does include. So these are the few things which I'll be testing in the next couple of days, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends. As I said, so I'll be doing in-depth review on this Realme UI 2.0. I'll not even miss one feature in this. I'll try to make each and every video on this particular feature, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends. And right now I'm using the Realme X7 Pro device, as you can see, so which has got the Android 10 update. But right now with this Realme UI 2.0 you will be able to get Android 11 update as well, so that's another good advantage. So my main focus will be on the testing battery life and the performance. So these are the two things which I'll be mainly focusing on the Realme X7 Pro. So what I'll try to do is that I'll try to use the phone for the next couple of days as my daily driver phone. So right now in this video I'll try to download and I'll try to update only today itself. So from tomorrow I can start using the phone, so I'll be back with so many videos demonstrating you the battery life and all those things. So right now I do have the Realme X2 Pro. So these are Realme X2 Pro. So I didn't receive any kind of update in this phone. So maybe very soon I might receive. So let's get started friends. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. And also if you want this live wallpaper, so make sure to check the links in description for that. So there's already a special playlist which is created for the Realme X7 Pro users. Already I did upload 244 videos on this one phone. So let's see friends what is the update size and everything. So once you're in the software update, previously I did see the size, it was close to 2.8 GB around size of the update is. So the new Android version will be Android 11, as you can see friends. And let me try to quickly show you the features what it does include. And in case if you did not receive this update, so make sure to stay patient. Definitely you will receive this kind of update as soon as possible. It started to roll out in most of the Realme smartphones, so definitely you should be able to receive as soon as possible. So let's begin the features. So first thing is that your system will be updated to the Realme UI 2.0 and Android 11, as you can see. So there are a lot of update log is going on, so big customization friends. Each and every factor got changed, so that's why my main focus will be for the next couple of days on this Realme UI only. I'll mainly cover all the interesting topics about this phone. So first is a personalization, so where you do get the user interface to make it your own, and you can now create your own wallpaper by picking the colors from your photos. Oh, that's a good. And the third party icons for supports on the home screen are now supported. So if you're using the default launcher, then definitely you can use the third-party icons, so that's another good advantage. And the next we do have the 3 dark mode styles are available: enhanced, medium and the gentle. I'll try to even cover separate video on this particular dark mode as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that video. So next is a multi-device interaction, so unlimited interconnection and the interaction across devices. You can use screen sharing to remotely share your screen with your friends. I need to test this particular feature, so make sure to stay tuned friends. I'll definitely do my best to test this feature. So you can use the remote access to remotely control another user phones, helping them solve the problems. So this is kind of new thing, so multi-device interaction. So I'll mainly focus on this particular thing because where most of the users, they're not even known for this usage. I'll mainly concentrate on this particular thing. And next is that high efficiency, so you can now drag the text, image and files out of the floating window from one app to another app. That's a good advantage friends. So in case if you're using the gallery on the top and WhatsApp in the bottom, you can just drag the photos from the gallery to the WhatsApp. So this is how it's useful. I'll try to test even this feature later on. So next added Brother Touch to Smartbar. So optimize the editing page for Smartbar. So 2 tabs are displayed and order of items. So I need to test the Smartbar as well. So this is called the Smartbar. So maybe this has got an update. I'll try to test that. So next is in the system. So in the system added tone tunes. As you can see, consecutive notification tunes will be linked. So you can now determine a time period when do not disturb is on. Optimize the user interface for the notes. So new visuals are provided on the list and editing page. I'll try to cover on this notes application as well separately. And next added weather animation to provide you with more interesting experience. So that's another good thing, because previously in the Realme there is no such animations in the weather applications, but still we do have this new update. So optimized vibration effects for text input and for gameplay. Oh, this is cool. This interesting feature I need to test, particularly this feature, because they mentioned that text input and gameplay, so there will be maybe vibration effect options where you can select from. So optimized auto brightness, I will try to see what is that. And in the launcher, what it's got changed, you can now remove a folder or combine with another one. So maybe you can add two folders. I think I'll try to work on this one more. Added filters for the drawer mode. You can now filter apps by letters, install time, usage, frequency, and quickly find an app. Oh, that's good. So previously in the drawer mode, maybe you used to get on alphabetical order. That is how you used to get, but now you can filter up to by letters and install time. So that's another good thing. So next, in the security and the privacy, so I can see a lot of things going on in the security and the privacy. So this is another main focus will be there for me as well in the next couple of days. So in the security and privacy, you can now turn app lock on and off in quick settings. So maybe on the top settings, quick settings, you might get that option. So more powerful SOS function. So earthquake alerts, safety tips will be provided when there is an earthquake alert. That's another unexpected thing. So next, counselor protection. You can now quickly call your local counselor protection number during an emergency. So emergency info, you can quickly display your personal emergency info to the first responders. So information can be shown even when your screen is locked. Okay, and added the cloud sync function for the password. So your accounts and passwords can now be synchronized in real time with your device. Optimize the permission manager. So you can now choose only once for sensitive permissions to better protect your privacy. So maybe I'll try to work on this permission manager more in the future. So next is, there's something related to the Brano search. With some of the users, they don't even use this Brano search. So I'll try to skip this feature. So this is present in most of the Chinese mobile phones. And next is a games. So this is where another good interesting thing. Added immersive mode, which reduces the disturbance while gaming, so you can stay focused. Okay, added the buffered match stats feature, which generates game statistics for your match. Only certain games are supported. So maybe the gaming statistics must have got updated. I'll try to work on this particular thing as well. You can instantly share the update package for your games with nearby friends. Oh, that's another interesting thing. So you can now change the way to summon game assistant. Okay, so communication. So you can share your personal hotspot with others via QR code. So in case if you turn on the personal hotspot, you can give to your friends by just showing this QR code. And there's a list of photos. Added cloud sync, optimized photo editing feature. So markup effects and filters. And there's some ATAP cloud, so which if you don't use, then it doesn't matter much. So next is camera. Added initial zoom feature, which makes a zooming smoother during the video shooting. Okay, added a level and grid feature to help you compose videos. So this smoothing effect, I need to test it while recording the video. I'll be soon back. Added two-finger swipe up gesture to quickly call up accessibility features. Added sound amplifier, so you can amplify the faint sounds in the environment and soften the loud noise. Okay, added live transcribe and caption, system media sounds and external can be both recognized. So maybe live text can be recognized. So these are the big list of Realme UI 2.0, and thank you for staying till end of the video if you are one of the viewer. Then definitely I'll try to do my best, friends, in doing in-depth review of each and every feature in this smartphone. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, and thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Stay tuned and bye.